Also next, the murder investigation to find out who killed Katie Janness in Piedmont Park tonight. We showed you those pictures at the top. This new video now, shot just hours ago, shows friends, family, people from the community coming together to honor her life tonight. Channel 2's Michael SEIDEN outside Piedmont Park for us. And Michael, a possible major clue in this case, but first, you talked to Katie's partner's father. So emotional.
George, it was really heartbreaking to be out here. Now, you remember when we came to you last night, we saw so many detectives, officers out here. I can tell you they are still in the park, not the presence that we saw out here on the street, but you better believe they're still patrolling. But take a look behind me. You can see this growing memorial, and this is, like you mentioned, this is where friends, family, complete strangers came out to pay respect to this woman.
What they did to her is ridiculous. There is a monster on the loose in the city of Atlanta.
Surrounded by family, friends, and complete strangers, Joe Clark got emotional Thursday night as he shared heartfelt stories on behalf of his grieving daughter, Emma Clark, who hasn't returned to Piedmont Park since she found her partner, Katie Janness, and their pup, Bowie, stabbed to death in what family members are describing as a horrific scene.
Katie can't be seen. You can't look at her because of what they did to her. And what they've done is they put the knife in my daughter's heart at the same time.
The candlelight vigil was held at the entrance of the park where more than 100 people gathered to pay their respects to a talented woman who may have worked as a bartender to pay her bills, but to those who knew her well, she was so much more.
Somebody said she's a bartender. And she said, well, I just didn't want to go to school. But she was the most intelligent, and she's a magnificent singer. She wrote her own songs. She's taught herself to play the guitar.
Family members tell us that Katie and her partner Emma were building a life together. In fact, they were getting ready to purchase their first home when this nightmare began. This Crime Stoppers poster shows Katie walking with Bowie near Piedmont Park, but when she didn't return home, Emma became worried, so she pinged Katie's phone, which led her to the park.
We don't know how long Katie laid here. We don't know that. But Emma came up at 12:57.
Right now, APD detectives are working around the clock, interviewing dozens of neighbors and reviewing hours of surveillance footage. This heinous crime has left an entire community on edge as police continue to search for a murderer.
The fact that we don't even know who did this, and it's just sad. It's sick and it's sad.
It is sick and sad. Michael's back with us live now. Michael, tonight was rough, obviously, not just for friends and family. You've learned about some new evidence, though, that could possibly help police arrest somebody.
Yeah, so George, Joe, who you saw out there speaking, he basically told the crowd that he's learned from investigators that they actually found DNA in Bowie's mouth. He believes Bowie was trying to protect Katie when this attacker happened. Now, again, we reached out to APD. They have not confirmed these reports. But again, Emma's father believes that DNA could possibly lead police to a suspect. But again, at this hour, police have not confirmed that report. But George, we will stay on top of this.
Yes, we will. Michael SEIDEN live for us on an emotional night for so many.